little more business to get out of the way, and that is tonight's first pitch. Tonight's first pitch will be thrown by Matt Henderson, who is a senior at Marshall County High School and is the son of Donna Henderson, who is with the folks on our party deck tonight. Boiler, Kelly, Hutchins, Blankenship, and Sigler. And there it is. Looks like a strike to me.
Hey, Matthew, we've also got an autograph.
Hello, and welcome to the 2024 season with the Hoppers versus the Paducah Chiefs. It's Cole Sloan, joined by Adam West. Adam, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. And got a good matchup here tonight as the last one got rained out in Hopkinsville. So the Chiefs and the Hoppers will square off here tonight in their second meeting of the season.
Just real quick, while we're waiting to get started here, we're going to mention that this week we're having the Hoppers Camp. It runs from
Here we go. It's game time. Let's play ball.
June 10th to June 12th. Starts at 8:30. Registration 9 is start time. Runs to 12. Ages 5 to 12 on that. And looks like John Keebler's going to start us off back.
First pitch is low, called ball one. 1-0 the count. Next pitch is a little high for ball two, so 2-0 now the count to John Keebler. And next pitch just off the plate for ball three, so 3-0 now the count. Next pitch called strike, so 3-1 now the count here to John Keebler in the top of the first.
It's a lot bigger field than the last time we were together, for sure.
Definitely even field on all sides, and he will draw the first walk. So a leadoff walk for John Keebler in the top of the first to get things going for the Hoppers here in Paducah.
Now batting for the Hoppers, second baseman, number 5, Ethan Landis.
Coming to the plate now for the Hoppers, number 5, Ethan Landis. First pitch inside for ball one, so 1-0 now the count. Second pitch down the middle for strike one, so 1-1 now the count here.
Keebler's taking a pretty good lead. Looked like he's waiting for an opportunity to go.
Next pitch off the side of the plate for ball two, so 2-1 now the count. Pickoff attempt towards first and be not in time as Keebler will slide back in safely. So 2-1 now the count to Ethan Landis here in the top of the first. The pitch low for ball 3, so 3-1 now the count. Next pitch called for a strike. So 3-2 now, first full count of the day. This pitch hit high past second base as all three will crash towards it. The shortstop catches it for the Chiefs. Keebler will not advance off of first, so 1 out now here in the top of the first inning. And coming to the plate for the Hoppers will be number 21, Ruben Ogando. First pitch hit hard down the line and hits the base coach in the hand, it looks like. He looked like he tried to almost catch it, but looks to be okay. So first pitch will be fouled off for strike 1. 0-1 the count with 1 out here. Second pitch off the plate for ball 1. 1-1 now the count.
Keebler's inching about halfway out there on these pitches. Just looking for a
hit hard up the middle and into center field for a base hit.
Super lawn and garner single.
So now runners on first and second for the Hoppers here in the top of the first inning with 1 out. And coming to the plate is number 24, Braden Eftink.
Now batting for the Hoppers, designated hitter and pitcher number 24, Braden Eftink.
First pitch just a little bit inside, called for ball 1, so 1-0 now the count. Pitch just a tad bit inside for ball 2, so 2-0 now the count. Steps off the mound, steps right back on. Comes set. And the pitch be swung on and fouled down the first base line. So 2-1 now the count here to Eftink. Next pitch swung on for strike 2, so 2-2 now the count. Next pitch will be inside for ball 3, so full count now to Eftink. Keebler getting a little jumpy out on second. May be looking to get in the pitcher's head or swipe third here early. And a pitch fouled back into him to keep the count at full. So 3-2 with 1 out in the top of the first inning. And it'll be a pop fly back past the catcher and pitcher and will be a fielder's choice by the pitcher going to second as the runners kind of held up, thinking it may be caught. After a full count still there, so 2 outs now with runners on the corners. And coming to the plate will be,
I believe that's Blevins, ain't it?
I think so. I think it is Blevins. So, yes, number 27, Braden Blevins, is now at the plate for the Hoppers. First pitch called ball. So 1-0 the count with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Next pitch, hit hard to the third base side. Scooped up by the third baseman and thrown to second for the third out of the inning. And that'll conclude the top of the first. And
Hoppers get no runs
we'd
on
like
one hit.
to shout out our sponsors real quick.
Still no score. and
Going
Chiefs
for
coming up.
Lions Club, Bikes and More, Hopkinsville Water Environment Authority, Higgins Insurance, Bank of Katie's, YMCA, Huggard Beer and Giles, City of Hopkinsville, Jones Brothers, Planters Bank, and Jersey Mike's. Also, on June 12th, we're going to have the Little League night. So if you got a Little Leaguer out there, have them wear their jersey, and you'll get in free for the game. Come out and see us on Wednesday on the game.
We'll take a break and be back right after this. And we're back with more Hopper baseball action here in Paducah, Kentucky as we start the bottom of the first inning. Pitching on the mound tonight for the Hoppers will be number 24, Braden Efting. First pitch will be on the outside part of the plate, called strike one, so 0-1 now the count. Next pitch will be swung on and missed for strike two, so 0-2 now the count. Next pitch will be just off the outer side of the plate for ball one, so 1-2 now the count.
Looks like Will Gibbs batting for the Chiefs.
Next pitch will be just a little low, called ball two. So 2-2 now the count here to the first batter in the bottom of the first inning. Next pitch will be fouled off down the right field line. So the count will remain 2-2. Definitely a big field here in Paducah. A lot of ground to cover in the outfield, and A lot of green. So you got to be careful when leaving them high. Next pitch will be just a little bit high. 3-2 now the count in the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah, outfield's definitely going to have more time to react than they did last time we were together. Sure.
Next pitch will be just a little bit high, called ball 4. So a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the first.
Now batting for the Paducah Chiefs, right fielder, number 23, Parker Bryce.
Now at the plate for the Chiefs will be number 23, Parker Bryce. First pitch be just outside, called ball 1, so 1-0 the count. Next pitch will be off the side of the plate for ball 2, so 2-0 now the count here early in the bottom of the first inning. Next pitch will be low and inside for ball 3, so 3-0 now. Next pitch will be high for ball 4. So back-to-back walks here for the Chiefs in the bottom of the first inning.
Now batting for the Chiefs with 2 on and nobody out. It's your shortstop, number 9, Colin McClure.
First pitch swung on a nice curveball from Efting. So 0-1 now the count. Getting ahead early.
Both base runners are leading off pretty good.
Second pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. So 0-2 now the count. Next pitch swung on and hit into left field. And all runners will hold. So bases loaded with a single. The bases will be loaded with no outs here in the bottom of the first inning for the Chiefs.
All right, Chief fans, nobody out. We've got bases loaded for your cleanup hitter, third baseman, number 42, Kyle Hayes.
So bases loaded, no outs here for the Chiefs in the bottom of the first. The first pitch will be called strike 1 down the middle of the plate. So 0-1 now the count. Next pitch, not sure where it missed, but that will be ball 1. So 1-1 now the count, as that one looked really, really close on the plate. Next pitch will be called for strike 2, so 1-2 now the count. Next pitch will be fouled back. This count will stay the same, so 1-2. And the pitch is hit hard into the right field gap. That'll score 1 and 2. So that'll be a double in the gap for 2. As the Chiefs take the lead here in the bottom of the first inning with 2 runs. So now there will be runners on second and third for So number 25, Cadwell Turner for the Chiefs with no outs here in the
All
bottom
right,
of the
Chief
first.
fans, let's keep it going. Here comes first baseman, number 25, Cadwell Turner.
First pitch will be fouled down the line, so 0-1 now the count here. Next pitch will be barely laid off of. Could be called a ball. So 1-1 now the count. With runners on second and third. And the next pitch, they will say he did not swing on that check swing, but from our angle, it definitely looked like he did.
Yes,
he
it
definitely went. So 2-1 the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch be called for strike 2 on the outside part of the plate. So 2-2 now the count. And a ground ball hit to third base. It will be thrown to first for the first out of the inning, but a run will score for the Chiefs. So 1 out with a runner on third in the bottom of the first. The score is Chiefs lead 3-0 over the Hoppers in the bottom of the first inning.
With 1 away, here comes your designated hitter, number 7, Nate Ring.
First pitch will be low for ball 1, so 1-0 the count. Next pitch will be swung on and grounded to second base. Picked up by Landis. Throw to first. He'll be called out. So 2 outs, but the run scored from third. So there will be 2 outs with nobody on now. And the score is 4-0 Chiefs.
Batting for the Chiefs with 2 away, center fielder number 13, Ben Brombaugh.
That was a good stop by Buxton, too. Looked like he had to stretch out there to catch that one.
First pitch down the middle for strike 1. So 0-1 now the count. Next pitch will be swung on and a broken bat. And that'll be a ground ball to third base and on to first for the third out of the inning. And looks like the top part of the bat went further than the ball did.
Chiefs come up with 4 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left.
That
and lead
completely
4-0.
snapped
And
in
we
half
played 1.
and went flying down the third base side. Luckily, nobody was over there to get hit.
Looks like it hurt his hand, too. He was holding it pretty good walking in there.
So the Chiefs lead 4-0 after the bottom of the first, and we will be right back. number 18, Caden Buxton, to the plate. The first at bat of the game. And the first pitch will be low and in the dirt. It's past the catcher for ball one. So 1-0 the count to Buxton here in the top of the second. Next pitch will be swung on and popped up out over past first base head. And it'll be caught by the second baseman as he'll call the first baseman off. So 1 out here for the Hoppers in the top of the second. Coming to the plate now is number 1, Devin
Ready for the Hoppers
Keebler.
with 1 away. Catcher, number 1, Devin Keebler.
Another hometown boy here.
First pitch will be called for strike 1. So 0-1 now the count. Next pitch will be swung on and missed for strike 2. So 0-2 now the count here to Keebler in the top of the second. Next pitch will be high for ball 1. So 1-2 now the count. Next pitch will be swung on off the side and dropped third. It'll be picked up by the catcher and thrown to first for the second out of the inning. So 2 quick outs here for the Hoppers in the top of the second. And coming to the plate now will be number 19,
Now batting for the Hoppers
Gavin
with 2
Lake.
away. Left fielder number 19, Gavin Lake.
He'll come to bat for the first time this game. With 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. First pitch will be swung on and missed for strike 1. So 0-1 now the count. Next pitch will be low and in the dirt for ball 1. So 1-1 now the count. Next pitch will be swung on. He'll take a curveball. So 1-2 now the count here for Lake in the top of the second inning. Next pitch will be high. So 2-2 now the count here to Lake. Next pitch will be just off the side of the plate for ball 3. So full count now to Lake in the top of the second with 2 outs. The next pitch will be fouled back behind the stadium. So Lake does a good job there of staying alive. So the count will remain full with 2 outs. Next pitch will be fouled straight back. So he'll stay alive again. The count remains full. And a beautiful day here in Paducah. Slight breeze, about 80 degrees outside. And the next pitch will be just off the plate for ball 4. So Lake will draw a walk with 2 outs here in the top of the second. And coming to the plate now for the Hoppers
Now batting
is
for the
number
Hoppers
3,
with 1 on and 2
Sam
away. Center
Perkins.
fielder number 3, Sam Perkins.
So a runner on first with 2 outs here in the top of the second. First pitch will be called a ball on the inside part of the plate. So 1-0 now the count. Next pitch will be swung on and fouled back behind the catcher. So 1-1 now the count here to Perkins.
Lake is leading off. He looks like he's ready to go, just at any chance he can get.
That'll be called a ball. So 2-1 now the count here. Pickoff attempt at first, but Lake will get back in time. This pitcher will step back on the mound. And the pitch will be just a little bit low for ball 3. So 3-1 now the count here. Catch. So that'll be the third out of the inning.
Mr. Rumbaugh pulls it down, and that will end the Hoptown half of the second.
In the top
Chiefs
of the second.
lead 4-0,
The
and we
Chiefs
played
lead
1.5.
4-0 going into the bottom of the second, and we will be right back.
We'd like to say a quick thanks to our sponsors, Jersey Mike's, Planters Bank, Jones Brothers, City of Hopkinsville, Huggard Beard and Giles, YMCA,
Also want to
Bank of
thank
Katie's, Higgins Insurance, Hopkinsville Water Environment, Bikes and More, and Lions Club.
And Ziegler, attorneys at law, following court out of the Diamond Deck. Thank you all for coming tonight.
Back here in the bottom of the second inning, as F. Tink will still be on the mound for the Hoppers, and the first pitch will be watched on the outer part of the plate for ball 1. So 1-0 now the count. Next pitch will be on the inside part of the plate and swung on just off the hands for strike 1. So 1-1 now the count here in the bottom of the second inning. And a big crowd here in Paducah today. A lot of people coming out to support the Chiefs. And it'll be a ground ball swung on and hit to the shortstop. And Keeber will make the play on short as he scoops it up for out number 1. So 1 out now in the bottom of the second.
Now batting for your Paducah Chiefs with one away, second baseman, number 30, Jack McClory.
First pitch be on the inside part of the plate for ball 1. So 1-0 now the count with 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Next pitch will be swung on and fouled straight back behind the plate. So 1-1 now the count. And will come set on the mound. And the pitch be swung on, and a grounder back to the shortstop. Keebler picks it up and makes a nice play to first just in time. So 2 outs now, with Keebler making both of them. Two quick outs
Ready
here
for the Chiefs with 2 away. It's your left fielder, number 2, Will.
Back-to-back ground outs to the shortstop. And the pitch be swung on, and a blooper in the center field, and a good effort by second baseman Ethan Landis, but he can't get there in time. So it'll be a single with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
Next up for the Chiefs with 1 on and 2 away, right fielder number 23, Parker Price.
And a big lead over on first, but no movement. First pitch will be in there for strike 1. So 0-1 now the count, and a decently big lead off of first over there.
Yes, yeah. They're itching to go tonight for sure. There he goes. He's gone.
And he takes off, and the throw to second will be wide, and
That's the stolen
he'll
base
slide
for Will
in there
Gibbs.
for a stolen base. So a runner on second now with 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning.
He's already taking a big lead off the second.
And looking to maybe extend his lead again and get a bigger jump. The next pitch will be swung on and missed. So 0-2 now the count here. Next pitch will be low and inside for ball 1. So 1-2 now the count, with a runner on second. Creeping and looking to take third and score on a extra base hit. Next pitch will be swung on, and a ground ball right back to the pitcher, and he'll flip to third base, or first base, for the 3rd out of the inning. And that will take
No
us
runs for
to
the Chiefs
the
on
top
1
of the
hit, no
3rd
errors,
here.
and 1 left.
with
Chiefs
no
still
runs
lead
scored
4
for
zip,
the
and
Chiefs
we
in the
played
inning.
2.
And we will be right back after this short break. And we're back here for the top of the 3rd action. And coming to the plate for the Hoppers will be leadoff number 2, John Keebler. As we said before, a kind of a hometown boy here, as his high school played on this field.
Had 2 really good throws last inning for outs.
The first pitch will be called strike, so 0-1 now the count. Second pitch will be just a little bit outside, so 1-1 now the count here for Keebler in the top of the 3rd. Next pitch will be swung on and fouled back into the parking lot. So 1-2 now the count here to Keebler in the top of the third. It'll be high and inside for ball 2. So 2-2 now the count. Next pitch will be swung on. Keebler will stay alive as it's fouled straight back. 2-2 remains the count. Next pitch will be swung on and fouled straight back past home plate as Keebler continues to battle up there. Continues to make something of this at bat. It'll be swung on and hit hard and deep to left field. And a long run as they can't make it, and Keebler will have him an extra base hit. And he will come into second, standing up.
It's a good hit, good hit.
So a leadoff double for Keebler here in the top of the third to get things rolling for the Hoppers. Score, the Chiefs lead 4-0.
With one on and nobody out.
I tell you, that center fielder, he made a valiant effort to get over there. I mean, he hustled.
Yes, she did. And just like we were talking about earlier, this is a very deep field. Even with Keebler's ball there, it was hit well and hard, and was still probably 20 feet away from the center field wall out there. So definitely a big field they're playing on here tonight, and a lot of ground to cover. First pitch will be low for ball 1. So 1-0 now the count. Next pitch will be low and in the dirt for ball 2. So 2-0 now the count. Next pitch will be outside for ball 3 to Ethan Landis. So 3-0 now, with no outs here in the top of the third.
Keeper keeps walking off.
Getting bigger and bigger leads out there on second. And the pitch will be down the middle for strike 1. So 3-1 now the count to Landis. Next pitch will be swung on and popped up in the shallow center field. And it'll be caught by the right fielder as he'll come running in. So 1 out now with a runner on second still. And coming to the plate is number 21, Ruben Ogando.
1 on and 1 away, and batting for the Hoppers, right fielder number 21, Ruben Ogando.
A big lead out there for Keebler as he keeps jumping off and hit high and well into right field. Keebler looks to tag up as he does, and it'll be going and a throw to third, and it will be off the bag, so not in time, as Keebler will tag up and take third base on a sacrifice fly by Ruben Ogando. And now coming to the plate for the Hoppers will be number 24, Braden Eftink. So 2 outs and a runner on third here in the top of the third inning.
Number 24, Braden Eftink.
First pitch will be swung on and hit hard down the line, but just foul. As that would have scored the run easily. So 0-1 now the count. Next pitch will be called for strike 2, so 0-2 now the count. And the next pitch will be swung on for strike 3. So they will leave the runner stranded at third. And that will conclude the top of the third inning.
Comes up with no runs, one left on base.
We'll be right back after this switch. And we're back here at the bottom of the third action between the Hoppers and the Chiefs. As F. Tink will still be on the mound for the Hoppers, and the first pitch will be thrown in there and swung on for a foul ball down the line. So 0-1 now the count here in the bottom of the third.
Hopefully we can get them 3 up, 3 down.
And yes, hopefully a quick inning here for the Hoppers so they can get back in there and score some runs. The next pitch will be looked to be check swinged on, and it will be called a check swing for strike 2. So 0-2 now the count. So that was a curveball in the dirt, made him chase. And the pitch be just off the outer part of the plate for ball 1. So 1-2 now the count.
Definitely been some variances in the calls. I mean, I would have thought that other check swing earlier tonight was a strike, but they said he was good.
Yeah, a few missed calls here early, and a ground ball will be hit to Keebler at short, and he'll pick it up and make a nice throw to first for the first out of the inning. So that'll be 1 out here in the bottom of the third.
Now batting for the Chiefs with 1 away, third baseman number 42, Kyle Hayes.
They're keeping our shortstop busy tonight. Keep hitting them right to him there and making some good plays.
First pitch will be a curveball called for strike. So 0-1 now the count with 1 out here in the bottom of the third. And like you were saying a second ago, the umpire has been a little bit shaky already here early on, so not sure how that'll contribute throughout the rest of the game. But here early, there's been a few missed calls that were pretty obvious. So we'll just have to see. The next pitch will be called for strike 2. So 0-2 now the count. The next pitch will be just off the outer part of the plate for ball 1. So 1-2 now. And the pitch be just a little low and outside for ball 2. So 2-2 now the count. Next pitch will be swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 2 of the inning. So 2 quick outs here for the Hoppers as They were
For the
needed.
Chiefs with 2 away, your first baseman, number 25, Cadwell Turner.
And the first pitch will be called strike one. So 0-1 now the count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Next pitch will be just a little bit low and outside for ball number 1. So 1-0 or 1-1 now the count, excuse me. Next pitch will be swung on and a ground ball to Keebler over at shortstop again. He picks it up and throws it to first in time. So 4 outs now on the day for Keebler as he continues to get let up on shortstop.
Tell you what, he sure makes that throw look easy across through there.
He does very smooth.
No runs, no hits, no
Very
errors.
easy to work
Nobody
around the
left for
ball and
Chiefs.
play
We
through.
played 3,
And
it's 4-0
that will conclude
Paducah.
the bottom of the third inning. We'd like to thank our sponsors.
Start off with Lions Club, Bikes and More, Hopkinsville Water Environment, Higgins Insurance, Bank of Katie's, YMCA, Huggard Beard and Giles, City of Hopkinsville, Jones Brothers, Planters Bank, and Jersey Mike's. Thank you guys for what you do. We wouldn't have a team without you.
And we will be back after this short break. And now we're back here in the top of the fourth, and leading off for the Hoppers would be number 27, Braden Blevins. And the first pitch will be low and in the dirt for ball 1, so 1-0 now the count. As Blevins will lead off the top of the fourth inning. And a pitching change out on the mound for the Chiefs, as it'll be number 38, Limbog. The second pitch will be called for strike 1, so 1-1 now the count. Next pitch will be called for strike 2, so 1-2 now the count. And the pitch be fouled straight back as Blevins will stay alive. Count remains 1-2. Next pitch will be low and in the dirt for ball 2, so 2-2 now the count. Next pitch will be swung on and hit hard into left field. And a diving play out in left field will ruin Blevins' single, as it looked to be getting down there on a very hard play.
I ain't so sure he didn't drop that.
And it looked like it may have came out there in left field.
Ready for the Hoppers with
He
one
seems
away,
to sold
number
the catch
18,
out
first
there.
baseman, Caden Buxton.
We're not real sure. So that'll be 1 out here in the top of the next pitch will be low and in the dirt for ball one. So 1-0 now the count. At the plate for the Hoppers is number 18, Caden Buxton. Next pitch will be called for strike one. So 1-1 now the count. Next pitch will be swung on and fouled back towards the Chiefs dugout. So now the count will be 1-2 with one out here in the top of the fourth. Will be called for strike three. So 2 outs now for the Chiefs here in the top of the fourth. And coming to the plate for the Hoppers will be number 1, Devin Keebler, the other hometown brother.
Batting for the Hoppers with 2 away, catcher number 1, Devin Keebler.
So 2 outs now in the top of the fourth. Keebler up. First pitch will be low and outside for ball one. So 1-0 now the count. And the pitcher will step off the mound and request a new ball here. And the pitch will be just a little bit high for ball two. So 2-0 now the count to Keebler here with 2 outs in the top of the fourth inning. And that'll be hit hard on the ground to third base. And it'll be booted. And as Keebler will get on first.
It'll be another super lawn and garden single there.
Ready for the Hoppers with 2 away and 1 on, left fielder number 19, Gavin Lake.
Next pitch will be fouled back. As at the plate now for the Hoppers will be number 19, Gavin Lake. So 0-1 now the count here to Lake in the top of the fourth with a runner on first and 2 outs. The pitch will be in the dirt and gets away from the catcher as Keebler will take second. And Lake will step back out of the box. So 1-1 now the count with a runner on second. As the ball kind of got away from the catcher and went back behind him. And the pitch be swung on and fouled straight back under him. So 1-2 now the count with 2 outs here in the top of the fourth inning. Still a runner out there on second.
Yeah, he's leading off, or was leading off, and
looking to score and
put the Hoppers on the board, hopefully.
His lead continues to grow and get bigger out there on second with each pitch. As he edges further and further. And a big lead out there. The next pitch will be swung on and fouled back past the catcher. So the count will remain 1-2 with a good battle here from Lake. And the pitch be swung on and fouled back again. As Lake will now have a 5-pitch at bat with that pitch. The count will remain 1-2. And the next pitch will be swung on and missed for strike number 3 and out number 3 of the inning. So with that, that'll end the top of the 4th inning, and we will be right back after this break for the bottom of the 4th. And we're back here in the bottom of the 4th with F-Tink still on the mound. And the first pitch will be swung on and missed for strike 1. So 0-1 now the count here to start the bottom of the 4th inning. And the pitch be swung on and grounded right back up the middle. It'll be caught by F-Tink and flipped on to first base for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th. So 1 out now for the Hoppers.
Ready for the Chiefs with 1 away, center fielder number 13, Ben Brumbaugh.
First pitch will be high and inside for ball 1, so 1-0 the count with no runners on here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the score is the Chiefs lead 4-0 over the Hoppers. Next pitch will be right down the middle for strike 1. So 1-1 now the count. 1 out. And the Hoppers looking for another 1-2-3 inning as Keebler continues to get ground balls at short. And that pitch will be fouled back behind home plate. So it'll be 1-2 now. Next pitch will be just off the plate on the outer part for ball 2. So 2-2 now the count. And the pitch be swung on and fouled down the first base line. So 2-2 remains the count. And the pitch be in there, called for strike 3. So 2 quick outs here for F-Tink on the mound here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
for the Chiefs with two away.
F-Team's finding ways to mix up his pitches and kind of work around the zone wherever this umpire may be, because he's been all over the place already here early. And he's doing a good job of working around that and moving his pitches over the place and kind of approaching hitters with a first pitch strike. And that one will be in there for strike one. So 0-1 now the count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And comes set, and the pitch be swung on and grounded down the first base line, but it'll be called a foul ball out of the box off his foot. And I'm not so sure about that one.
Me neither. It
did not look to hit off his leg. It spun like it was off the end of the bat. So that'll be 0-2 quickly for F-Tink here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. But yeah, like you said, that wasn't looking too nice, as I don't think that was a dead ball off his foot. Next pitch will be fouled back behind the plate, so the count will remain 0-2. And the pitch, it'll be swung on, and a dribbler hit foul over towards the Chiefs dugout, as the count will remain 0-2. So 0-2 the count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Hoppers. And the pitch be swung on and chased for out number 3. So 3 quick outs for F-Tink on the mound as he continues to work good through past 3 innings. And with that, it'll conclude the 4th inning, and we will be right. And we're back here in the top of the 5th inning, as leading off for the Hoppers will be number 3, Sam Perkins. And the first one will be in there for strike 1. So 0-1 now the count to Perkins here in the top of the 5th. Next pitch will be swung on and missed for strike number 2. So 0-2 now the count. Next pitch will be swung on and fouled straight back past home plate, as Perkins will stay alive. 0-2 still the count. Pitch will be high and inside, and it hits him right in the head, as He seems to be hurt. Rattled him up a bit. So he'll get up slow. So that'll be a leadoff walk here in the top of the 5th innings for Perkins. As we'll take just a little injury timeout break, and we'll be right back. And we're back, and Perkins got up and walked to first base and seems to be doing okay. The trainer will go out and check on him, make sure he's all right, knows where he is, and we'll get back to playing some baseball. Now coming to the plate for the Hoppers will be number 2, John Keebler, as Perkins seems to be doing okay over there on first base and stays in the game. So that'll be a leadoff walk for the Hoppers in the top
Now
of the 5th.
batting for the Hoppers, shortstop number 2, John Keebler.
I'm glad Perkins is okay after that hard hit by pitch. So take a leadoff first. First pitch will be swung on and missed for Keebler. So an 0-1 count now. Next pitch will be swung on and a hard ground ball to shortstop, and he can't hang with it, as that will be a single for Keebler and advance the runner. So runners on first and second now with no outs here in the top of the 5th. And coming to the plate for the Hoppers will be number 5, Ethan Landis. And a big scoring opportunity here for the Hoppers.
Riding for the Hoptown Hoppers,
The
second
first
baseman number 5, Ethan Landis.
two consecutive runners they put on base all night, as they continue to lengthen that streak. And a big lead on second for Perkins. And in a bunt attempt and a great bunt down the third base line, and Landis will beat it out to first, as that'll be a sacrifice bunt that comes its job well, as Landis will reach first base and advance both runners. So it'll be bases loaded now with no outs in the top of the 5th inning. Coming to the plate now for the Hoppers will be number 21, Ruben Ogando.
Right fielder number 21, Ruben Ogando.
It was a well-executed bunt play there.
Yes, it was a beautiful bunt.
Yep.
And Ogando will now step in and look to do some damage here with bases loaded, to be swung on and missed for strike 1. So 0-1 now the count. Next pitch will be low and called for a ball. So 1-1 now the count. The Chiefs looks a little frustrated with that last call. Not sure what he was too mad about, as it was definitely low.
Yes, it was.
So 1-1 now the count. And the pitch be low and in the dirt, as the catcher will block it up and make sure that Perkins doesn't come home. So 2-1 now the count, with no outs here and the bases loaded. And the pitch be swung on the outer part of the plate for strike 2. So 2-2 now the count, with bases still loaded. And the pitch be swung on, and a ground ball to second base, and a short ground ball, as it'll be picked up, and he'll get the fielder's choice out at first. But the Hoppers will bring a run across the plate. So runners on second and third now, with number 24, Braden F. Tink, coming to the plate for the Hoppers.
Designated hitter and pitcher number 24, Braden F. Tink.
So 4-1 now the score, and 1 out here in the top of the 5th.
Still have 2 on bases, third and second. Pretty good leads.
Next pitch will be swung on and hit well into center field, as they'll tag, the runner will tag from third, and he'll get in to score easily on that sacrifice fly from F. Tink. But the runner at second will not be able to tag up. So that'll be a runner on second with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th, as another run comes across for the Hoppers, making it 4-2.
Batting for the Hoppers with 1 on and 2 away, third baseman number 27, Braden Blevins.
Now at the plate for the Hoppers will be number 27, Braden Blevins, as Landis is still out there on second base with a big lead, and the first pitch will be swung on and missed for strike 1. So 0-1 now the count. This pitch will be high and inside. They checked to see if he check swing, but he did not go. So 1-1 now the count to Blevins. And still a big lead out there on second for Landis. The next pitch will be down the middle for strike 2. So 1-2 now the count.
He's definitely catching a lot of attention from the pitcher there on his leadoff. So maybe distracts him a little bit and get one more on.
And the pitch be in the dirt and past the catcher. He will not have an attempt, so Landis will take third. So it'll be 2-2 now the count, with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Big at bat here from Blevins, as he can bring in another run for the Hoppers, close the gap. And the pitch be swung on and popped up to left center, and both center field and it'll be caught by the center fielder for out number 3 of the inning. But the Hoppers will score 2 runs in the inning.
1 error and 1 left. 4-2 Chiefs as we go.
So the score will now be 4-2, and as the Chiefs lead, and we will take a break and be back after the top of and be back for the bottom of the 5th inning.
Here I am again. And I just wanted to recognize
And we're back here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The first pitch will be swung on and a ground ball to second base. As he'll throw on to first and get a quick first out for the Hoppers here. As F. Tink is still on the mound pitching for the Hoppers. So 1 out now in the bottom of the 5th for F. Tink.
Ready for the Chiefs with 1 away. Number 2, left fielder, Will Gibbs.
First pitch will be just a little bit off the plate. Not sure where that one missed for ball 1. So 1-0 now the count. This pitch will be swung on and fouled back. So 1-1 now the count. And the pitch behind inside for ball 2. So 2-1 now the count. Next pitch will be on the outside part of the plate, called for strike 2. So 2-2 now the count. As F. Tink still continues to work the outer part of the plate and look to get outside pitches called strikes. The next pitch will be on the inside part of the plate for ball 3. So a full count now to the second batter of the inning. Should be swung on and fouled down the right field line as the count will remain full. And the pitch be swung on and hit right back up the middle as Keebler and Landis can't get there and make a play on it. That'll be a single into center field. So 1 out and a runner on first for the Chiefs here in the bottom of the 5th.
Ready for the Chiefs with 1 on and 1 away. It's right fielder number 23, Parker Price.
First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1, so 0-1 the count.
Base runner leading off. First base there. Not too far.
And a pickoff attempt to first. And it would not be in time. So slide back in there safely. And F. Tink steps back on the mound. He'll come set.
Runner's back off the plate.
And the pitch be swung on and missed for strike 2. So 0-2 now the count. With the runner still jumping on first. Looking for a big strike 3 here from F. Tink. And the pitch be a line drive to third base. And it'll be gloved by Blevins on a great stopping play there. That would have been a single, and probably gotten the runner to third at least. So 2 outs now with a runner on first.
Great stop by Blevins,
Yes,
sir.
it was. Great heads-up play, too. And first pitch swinging, and it'll be picked up by Buxton, and he'll tag him for the 3rd out of the inning. And with that, that'll be the 3 outs.
No runs for the Chiefs.
And with this time, we'd like to take a chance and thank our sponsors for the season.
I'd like to say thanks to Jersey Mike's, Planters Bank, Jones Brothers, City of Hopkinsville, Huggard Beard and Giles, YMCA, Parents, Hopkinsville Water Environment, Bikes and More, and Lions Club.
And with that, we'll take a break and be right back for top of the 6th action. We're back here in the top of the 6th inning, and coming to the plate for the Hoppers will be number 18, Caden Buxton. He'll lead off, and the first pitch will be swung on and fouled off down the third baseline. So 0-1 the count now to Buxton here in the top of the 6th. And the pitch be called for strike 2. So 0. And the pitch be low for ball 1. So 1-2 now the count. And the pitch will be on the inside part of the plate for ball 2. So 2-2 now the count. And that pitch will be on the outer part of the plate, called strike 3. So that'll be 1 out now in the top of the 6th. And coming to the plate for the Hoppers will be number 1, Devin Keebler.
Now batting for the Hoppers with 1 away, catcher number 1, Devin Keebler.
So 1 out here in the top of the 6th. And your score is the Chiefs lead, 4-2. First pitch be down the middle of the plate for strike 1. So 0-1 now the count. Next pitch will be just off the outer part of the plate for ball 1. So 1-1 now the count. Here to Keebler. And the pitch be swung on and fouled in the box. So 1-2 now the count. And that pitch will be in just on the inner part of the plate for ball 2. So 2-2 now the count. As the catcher will go out and talk to his pitcher. Maybe a missed sign there or some miscommunication on that last pitch. But otherwise, Keebler's still looking for that right pitch to drive and deep in the gap.
Definitely could use a run here.
And the pitch be in the dirt. So a full count now. Here to Keebler in the top of the 6th with 1 out. And the pitch be swung on and hit him in the box again as he'll continue to stay alive. So a full count now with 1 out to Keebler. And the pitch will be high, and that'll be ball 4. So Keebler will draw a walk after a 7-pitch at bat. So there'll be a runner on first with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. And coming to the plate now is number 19, Gavin Lake.
Batting for the Hoppers with 1 on and 1 away, left fielder number 19, Gavin Lake.
And the first pitch will be swung on and hit high into center field. So the center
can't
fielder
see it. You
can't see it. And it'll get down as he cannot see the ball. And the left fielder made a diving attempt but could not get there. So that'll be a single for Gavin Lake in the center field. So now there will be runners on first and second with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. And coming to the plate is number 3, Sam Perkins for the Hoppers.
Batting for the Hoppers with 2 on and 1 away, center fielder number 3, Sam Perkins.
And the first pitch will be swung on and missed.
Base runners are taking a pretty good lead, looking to advance.
And a pickoff attempt for the pitcher. So just step off the mound, step back on. Keebler's getting his head out there on second to grow his lead bigger and bigger. The shortstop edging closer and closer. The next pitch will be swung on and fouled straight back past home plate. So 0-2 now the count. And the pitch should be swung on and fouled straight back. So he'll stay alive. His count stays 0-2. Next pitch will be swung on and fouled back. As Perkins continues to stay alive, as the count will remain 0-2. And the pitch be swung on for out number 2. So 2 outs now with runners still on first and second. And coming to the plate for the Hoppers will be number 2, John Keebler.
Now batting for the Hoppers with 2 on and 2 away, it's number 2, shortstop John Keebler.
As Keebler doubled earlier in the game, wouldn't mind to have that here, as it would score at least 1 more run. And first pitch would be high for ball 1, so 1-0 now the count to Keebler here in the 6th.
I think you might slightly just be a little, but I'm also crazy, so I understand.
And a big lead out there on second. The next pitch will be swung on and missed, so 1-1 now the count.
He's definitely drawing the pitcher's attention again. And keeps eye on him on second.
Next pitch will be off the outside part of the plate for ball 2, so 2-1 now the count. And Devin Keebler is the one on second. as he continues to get in the pitcher's head and kind of messing with him. A lot of looks coming from the pitcher. Next pitch will be swung on and fouled straight back. It's 2-2 now the count to John Keebler. One brother is on second, one at the plate. So 2-2 now the count with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Runners on first and second. And the pitch be swung on and fouled back again. So Keebler can continue to fight off and stay alive here as the count remains 2-2. And the pitch be swung on and fouled back again. As Keebler will be now the 7th pitch of this at bat. So continue to fight up there. Still 2-2 now, the count still. Sorry, the count still. And the pitch be swung on. And a fly ball into center field, and it'll drop as the runner will come home and score. So Keebler will score. Keebler there. That'll be a single into center field for John Keebler. And coming across the score will be Devin Keebler. So 4-3 now the score. It's the Chiefs lead here in the top of the 6th.
How many times you think growing up they were in that position? One Keebler getting another Keebler home there in the game. Yeah.
I'd say a lot.
Yeah.
Quite a few times they probably hit each other home or vice versa. So that'll be runners on first and second now with 2 outs. And at the plate for the Hoppers will be number 5, Ethan Landis, who had a great bunt his last at bat to load the bases. And the first pitch will be called for strike 1. So 0-1 the count here to Landis in the top of the 6th.
And that was a super lawn and garden single for John Keebler there. Can't forget that.
And the pitch will be swung on and hit hard down the right field line. And it'll be foul in the top of the 6th. And he's looking for another base hit here to extend the lead. Or tie the game up here in the 6th inning.
Lake is leading off pretty good. Both our base runners are.
Next pitch will be high and called ball. So 1-2 now the count. And that one will be swung on and tipped into the catcher's mitt for out number 3. As 2 runners will be left stranded.
Hoppers come up with 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left.
The score will now be 4-3.
The
Chiefs lead going into the bottom of the 6th. And when we come back, we'll have more baseball here in we're back here in the bottom of the 6th inning. We'd like to take a minute to thank our season sponsors.
Leading off for the Chiefs in the
Jackson Moore, Hopsville Water Environment, Higgins Insurance, Bank of Katie's, YMCA, Huggard and Beard and Giles, City of Hopkinsville, Jones Brothers, Planters Bank, Jersey Mike's. That was foul tipped off to the left field there.
So 0-1 the count. Next pitch will be down the middle for strike 2. So 0-2 now the count. As F-Tink is still up on the mound for the Hoppers. He has gone 6 strong as of right now, and he's done a good job tonight attacking the zone and finding his mix of pitches well. As that one will be just off the outer part of the plate for ball 1. So 1-2 now the count. Next pitch will be swung on and a ground ball to second base, deep in the hole. Sliding is Landis. And he can't get there and make the play, as that'll be a single. So a runner on first now, with no outs here in the bottom of the 6th for the Chiefs.
Ready for the Chiefs with 1 on and nobody out. It's first baseman number 25, Cadwell Turner.
This pitch will be swung on and a ground ball to second, and it just escaped the glove. Landis out there on second. He will reach first. So runners on first and second now with no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And now Coach Brissenden will come out and take a time to talk to his pitcher. If he is looking to pull F-Tink, it's been a heck of a start out there for him on the mound tonight. Going deep into the game.
Showing 81 pitches so far this game. So, I mean, that's not too terrible for where we're at here.
And I'm not sure if they are going to take him out. I think they may leave him in.
Yeah, I don't see nobody coming out.
He's continued to throw well. And now Coach Brissenden will walk off the mound and head back to the dugout, as F-Tink will stay out there on the mound. So they continue to look for him in this one. So a runner on first and second with no outs.
Now batting for the Chiefs with 2 on and nobody out. It's designated hitter number 9, Nate Lang.
First pitch will be on the inside part of the plate for ball 1, so 1-0 the count. This pitch will be in there for strike 1, so 1-1 now the count.
Chiefs base runners are inching out there a little bit.
And the pitch be swung on and fouled back towards the Chiefs dugout. So 1-2 now the count. With runners on first and second in the bottom of the 6th inning. And he'll swing and miss for out number 1. So F-Tink throws a good curveball there to get him chasing. So 1 out in the bottom of the 6th now, with
ready for the Chiefs with 2 on and 1 away. It's your center fielder number 13, Ben Bramble.
First pitch would be called strike 1, so 0-1 the count. And that one will be hard into center field and straight into the glove of Perkins.
Kept the base runners on bases there. Easily caught.
So two outs now as F-Tink works back after that mound visit.
2-1 and 2 away.
A good way
For
for
the Chiefs,
F-Tink
catcher
to not
number 4, Luke
get
Diamond.
pressured with runners on. Continue to throw his game. He continues to throw a duel out there on the mound. So runners on first and second with 2 outs here. And the pitch be called for strike 1. So 0-1 now the count.
Chiefs base runner still leading off. F-Tink glances, but I don't think he's too concerned about him.
Next pitch is just a little high for ball 1. So 1-1 now the count. Nowhere near as big leads as the other night at Fulton. The Railroaders were getting some pretty big leads out there on second and first. And the next pitch will be a curveball swung on and missed for strike 2. So 1-2 now the count. This is a big opportunity for F-Tink here to come out of the inning with 2 leadoff base hits and work back for no runs. And that'll be hit hard and down the third base line. And it'll score 1 and racing into third and second. So a runner on second and third now. So that'll be a double down the third base line with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
Batting for the Chiefs, second baseman number 30, Jack McCrory.
Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th with runners on second and third. First pitch called strike 1, so 0-1 now the count.
That second base runner's taking a pretty good lead now.
And the pitch. He just check swing. They say he does not go, so that'll be ball 1. So 1-1 now the count. And that one will be fouled up back over the third base fence. Now to play. So 1-2 now the count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Still runners on second and third. And that one will be fouled back behind home plate. So the count will remain 1-2. And a good pitch there. A swing and a miss for strike 3. So that'll conclude the bottom of the 6th, and we will be back right after this switch.
1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left.
back here in the top of the 7th with a new pitcher for the Chiefs, number 48, Prissel. And coming to the plate now for the Hoppers will be number 21, Ruben Ogando. As he'll step in to get this thing started here in the top of the 7th. And the pitch be swung on and look to be fouled off his foot. But he'll be safe at first as the catcher cannot pick it up and make the throw. So a leadoff super lawn and garden single there for Ogando in the top of the 7th.
Now batting for the Hoppers, designated hitter and pitcher number 24, Braden Eftink.
Now coming to the plate for the Hoppers will be number 24, Braden Eftink. So he'll look to get on base here again. A runner on first. First pitch will be swung on and missed for strike one. So 0-1 now the count. Next pitch will be just off the side of the plate for ball one. So 1-1 now the count.
Gondo's off the bag just a little bit. Not real far at all.
Not looking to take any missed opportunities here. Slip up.
Well, his left-handed pitcher got a little better look at him.
And the pitch be just off the plate for ball two. 2-1 now the count. And the pitch be low and inside for ball three. So 3-1 now the count. As Eftink looks to draw a walk here and have a runner on first and second.
Gondo is moving around a little bit, trying to draw his attention.
Next pitch will be low and outside for ball four as Eftink will walk. So now a runner on first and second with no outs here in the top of the 7th. And coming into the plate for the Hoppers will be number 27, Braden Blevins.
Now batting for the Hoppers with 2 on and nobody out, third baseman number 27, Braden Blevins.
And some signs coming in from head coach Jared Brissenden over on third base. So we may see another bunt type of play here. First pitch will be low and in the dirt for ball one. So 1-0 now the count.
Base runners are leading off. Ogando don't look as near as reserved on second as he was on first.
And that pitch just a little bit high for ball two. So 2-0 now the count.
Chiefs coach coming out.
This will take a timeout on the field.
Well, he goes out and talks to the pitcher. We'll go ahead and thank our season sponsors again. We got Jersey Mike's, Planters Bank, Jones Brothers, City of Hopkinsville, Huggard Beard and Giles, YMCA, Bank of Katie's, Higgins Insurance, Hopkinsville Water Environment, Bikes and More, and the Lions Club.
Still a packed stadium here in Paducah.
It's been a great weather night for sure.
Yes, it has.
For a ball game.
It hasn't been as hot as it has been the past week, and a little bit of a breeze blowing. Everyone seemed to head out to the ballpark on Saturday night for some Hoppers Chiefs action. And now pitcher will step back on the mound, and Blevins will step back in the box. Looks like we're ready to go here. So 2-0 the count. That one will be just off the plate for ball three. So 3-0 now the count. As Blevins will look to draw a walk here and load the bases for the Hoppers in the 7th. be in there for strike one. So 3-1 now the count. And the pitch be low in the dirt for ball 4, as he will load the bases with that walk. So bases loaded and no outs, as Caden Buxton, number 18, will now come to the plate for the Hoppers. So he'll look to see if he can't make something happen
for the
here
Hoppers, first baseman,
late in
number
the
18,
game.
Caden Buxton.
And the scores, Chiefs lead 5-3. First pitch will be high for ball 1. So 1-0 now the count.
Base runners are easing out there. Blevins looks like he's out there a little far.
And that pitch will be high for ball 2. So 2-0 now the count, with bases loaded here in the top of the 7th inning.
Definitely ready for an overthrown ball or opportunity to everybody move forward one.
That pitch will be high. So now 3-0 is the count here to Buxton with the bases loaded. And the pitch be high for ball 4. Is that a walk in a run?
Coach is going back out for the Chiefs.
So the bases will stay loaded now as the Hoppers will walk in a run. And 5-4 will now be the score, with the Chiefs leading. And a new pitcher will come out for the Chiefs. And we will take a break and be back right after this. And we're back here in the top of the 7th as the first pitch to number 1, Devin Keebler, will be fouled back behind home plate.
Number 1, Devin Keebler.
To Devin Keebler, as he will come to the plate now for the Hoppers. Still no outs and bases loaded here in the top of the 7th. That pitch will be low and outside for ball 1. So 1-1 now the count.
That's Caden Moscardelli for the Chiefs pitching now.
And that one will be fouled back off of home plate. So 1-2 now the count to Devin Keebler here in the top of the 7th inning. And that one will be low and in the dirt for ball 2. So 2-2 now the count.
Hopper's base runners are inching out there, itching to go, waiting for the opportunity.
And the pitch be held off of, so it'll be a full count now with bases loaded and no outs here in the top of the 7th inning. 5-4, the Chiefs lead. Hopper's close behind and threatening here. And that pitch will be low and outside for ball 4 as the Hoppers will walk another run across the plate. So the score will be tied now, 5-5, with bases loaded and no outs here. As now coming to the plate for the Hoppers will be number 19, Gavin Lake.
Now batting for the Hoppers, left fielder number 19, Gavin Lake.
As the Hoppers dugout seems to start getting involved with the game a little bit, getting loud over there. The next pitch will be swung on by Gavin Lake. So 0-1 the count. Still no outs here in the top of the 7th inning.
Getting very lively in there.
Next pitch will be swung on and a ground ball up the middle to shortstop on to first for 1 out. As a run will score for the Hoppers as they take the first lead of the night, 6-5. So runners on 2nd and 3rd now with 1 out here in the top of the 7th.
Now batting for the Hoppers, center fielder number 3, Sam Perkins.
Next pitch will be swung on and it gets away from the catcher. And so 0-1 now the count.
Buxton held off from running.
And at the plate now for the Hoppers will be number 3, Sam Perkins. So you'll watch that first pitch. And so there's 1 out with runners on 2nd and 3rd for the Hoppers here in the top of the 7th inning. Next pitch will be inside for ball 1, so 1-1 now the count. Next pitch will be hit high and foul over towards the first base dugout. And caught by a player over there in the Hoppers bullpen. Sorry about that. Couldn't get the word out. Was too busy watching. But now 1-2. Next pitch will be on the outside part of the plate for ball 2. So 2-2 now the count with 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Runners still on 2nd and 3rd looking to advance and extend the lead for the Hoppers here in the 7th. And that pitch will be low and in the dirt. So a full count now as the catcher and thought that Perkins went. But the umpires will say he held off. So full count now. And the pitch be swung on and fouled back as Perkins will stay alive. And that one will be hit high and foul over into the Hoppers bullpen again. But this one will be dropped. It's not seemed to be caught by the same person. And still a full count with one out in the top of the seventh. Runners still on second and third, and a big lead out there on second. And a swing and a miss for Perkins, as he will be the second out of the inning. And now coming to the plate for the Hoppers will be leadoff number 2, John Keebler, who has already had a double today, and will look to do the same thing again, as it'll score 2 runs here now.
Got his brother back out there on second, so maybe we can get him back home.
And the first pitch be high for ball 1. So 1-0 now the count.
John's had a pretty good game tonight, I'd say. Made some pretty good throws to first. And like you said, that double earlier in the game.
And that one will be right down the middle for strike 1. So 1-1 now the count. Still runners on second and third, looking to score. That one will be low and in the dirt for ball 2. So 2-1 now the count. And the pitch. There will be a curveball in there for strike 2. So 2-2 now the count with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. And the pitch be swung on and a ground ball to third base, as the third baseman cannot pick it up, and that will be an infield super lawn and garden single for John Keebler, as he continues to have himself a day and brings another run across the plate for the Hoppers here in the top of the 7th. So now the Hoppers will lead 7-5 here in the top of the 7th.
Now batting for the Hoppers,
And 2 outs and runners on the corners. Now at the plate for the Hoppers will be number 5, Ethan Landis. First pitch will be off the outer part of the plate, called for strike 1, so 0-1 the count. And not sure if that one was a strike or not.
Look pretty good off the plate here. I don't know.
And Keebler takes off for second, as it's a ball in the dirt, scooped up by the catcher. So Keebler will take second easily. So now runner on second and third with 2 outs here. And a 1-1 count to Landis. And that one will be off the side of the plate for ball 3, or ball 2, excuse me. So 2-1 now the count. And that one will be swung on and missed from Landis. So 2-2 now the count. And that one will be swung on and missed for out number 3 in the inning. And that will end the top of the 7th inning. But a good inning there for the Hoppers as they'll score 4 runs and take the lead here in the top of the 7th. And when we come back, we'll have more Hoppers action in the bottom of the 7th.
I've got a young lady down here that's going to help me.
And we're back here in the bottom of the 7th inning. So the Hoppers will have a new pitcher on the mound, number 11, Easton Barnett, out of Smyrna, Tennessee. And his first pitch of the night will be called for strike 1. So 0-1 the count now. Next pitch will be low and in the dirt for ball 1. So 1-1 the count. And the pitch be swung on and tipped for strike 2. So 1-2 now the count. And that pitch will be high and outside for ball 2. So 2-2 now the count. And that one will be popped up and fouled straight back. So 2-2 remains the count. And that one will be just on the inner part of the plate. So full count now to the first batter of the 7th. And that one will be swung on and hit hard to right field, but Ogando will be under it as he'll make the catch for out 1.
Made that look easy there.
Yes, he did. So 1 out now in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting for the Chiefs with runaway right fielder number 23, Parker Rice.
First pitch swinging and a ground ball to Keebler at short. He picks it up, throws to
Another
first
good
on
throw.
a nice play. And Keebler just continues to have himself a day out there on shortstop.
Yes, he does.
I believe that is his 5th out of the game on short. So 2 outs now for the Chiefs.
Ready for the Chiefs with 2 away, shortstop number 9, Colin McClure.
So 2 outs now for the Chiefs in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch will be high and inside for ball 1. Pitch will be swung on, and a ground ball in between short and third, and a throw from Keebler will not be in time, and it'll get past the first baseman Buxton, and that he'll slide into second. So a man on second now with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. And a tough play there for Keebler and Blevins, as Blevins dove but couldn't make it. And Keebler picked it up and just kind of on the run through. Wasn't able to make the play. So runner on second, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Ready for the Paducah Chiefs with 1 on and 2 away. It's third baseman number 42, Kyle Hayes.
First pitch will be in there for strike 1, so 0-1 the count.
McClure for the Chiefs leading off on second base.
This pitch will be in there, fouled hard down the third base sideline. So 0-2 the count quickly here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. And the pitch be right on the outside part of the plate, and not sure where that one missed, as a lot of the players seemed to think it was close from out there on the field. So 1-2 now the count.
It looked close back here too.
Yes, it did. This pitch will be swung on and hit hard to right field. So Gondo will be under it, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. And that will conclude the bottom of the 7th. And we'd like to take a minute and thank our season sponsors.
Once again, we'd like to thank Lions Club, Bikes and More, Hopkinsville Water Environment, Higgins Insurance, Bank of Katie's, YMCA, Huggard Beard and Giles, City of Hopkinsville, Jones Brothers, Planters Bank, Jersey Mike's.
And with that, the Hoppers lead 7-5 going into the top of the 8th inning. And we'll be right back after this. And we're back here in the top of the 8th, and coming to the plate for the Hoppers will be number 21, Ruben Ogando, as the first pitch will be high and inside for ball 1. So 1-0 the count.
Ogando had two big outs last inning there.
And that one will be inside, so Ogando will kind of, this pitch will be swung on and fouled straight back past the press box here. So 2-1 the count now. This pitch will be high and inside for ball 3. So 3-1 now the count. This pitch will be swung on and fouled straight back. So full count now for Ogando here in the 8th. And the pitch be high and inside for ball 4 as Ogando will get it started with a leadoff walk in the top of the 8th. And coming to the plate now for the Hoppers will be number 24, Braden Efting. He has had a good outing out there on the mound tonight.
Absolutely. Got us through several innings there. A good pitching.
A good start to this game. Went deep in the game. Kept the game close for the Hoppers as they show some late inning strides here. First pitch would be high for ball 1, so 1-0 the count. The runner on first. Next pitch would be swung on and hit hard to left field as the left fielder will be under it and make the out for out number 1.
Keeps Ogando on first there. Does not advance.
So 1 out now. And coming to the plate for the Hoppers will be number 27, Braden Blevins.
With 1 on and 1 away, third baseman number 27, Braden Blevins.
So a runner still on first with 1 out now. First pitch will be called for strike 1 on the inside part of the plate. So 0-1 the count to Blevins now.
Gondo with a slight lead off. He seems very reserved on his lead off to first.
Yes, he does. And that will hit him in the elbow. And then he will take first. So now runners on first and second for the Hoppers as they continue to pressure the Chiefs here late in the game. Now coming to the plate for the Hoppers will be number 18, Caden Buxton. First pitch will be swung on and missed for strike 1, so 0-1 the count.
Leading off a lot stronger on second base than he does on first.
That one will be in there for strike 2, so 0-2 the count now.
Blevins taking a pretty good lead off at first.
And the pitch be swung on and hit hard in the center field, but the center fielder be right under it, and Ogando will not go anywhere. So 2 outs now with runners still on first and second in the top of the 8th. And coming to the plate now for the Hoppers will be number 1, Devin Keebler.
Both runners with a good lead off.
First pitch be high and inside for ball 1, so 1-0 the count. That one will be swung on and hit into right field. And a diving play in right field takes away Devin Keebler's single. And that will end the top of the 8th. And right after this, we will be back for more baseball action in the bottom of the 8th.
No hits.
And we're back here in the bottom of the 8th inning with more Hoppers Chiefs action. So the Hoppers lead 7-5. And the first pitch will be a slider for strike one. So 0-1 the count now. As I said, the Hoppers lead 7-5 here late in the game. This pitch will be swung on and missed for strike two. So 0-2 now the count. The next one will be just off the plate, if anything, for ball one. So 1-2 now the count. As Barnett will step off the mound, step back on. And the pitch be low and in the dirt for ball two. So 2-2 now the count. And the pitch be swung on a slider and missed for strike three and out number one of the inning. So 1 out now.
Looks like we got a pitcher in the bullpen warming up. Barnett's not doing bad. I don't know if they got some strategy coming into play, or
maybe just looking to mix up the looks for the next inning after this. As we head to the ninth. And the first pitch will be a curveball in there, and a nice curveball, let me add, for strike one. So 0-1 the count now. And that one will be swung on and grounded straight back to the pitcher as he'll flip to first for the second out of the inning. So 2 quick outs now for the Hoppers. As Barnett continues to throw well up on the mound. So 2 outs now in the bottom of the 8th. The Hoppers lead 7-5 over the Chiefs. First pitch will be on the inside part of the plate, called strike one, so 0-1 the count. Next pitch will be on the outside part of the plate for strike two.
2 good pitches there.
So 0-2 now, and Barnett continues to pitch well and hit his spots on the mound well. And the next pitch will be off the outside part of the plate and called for strike three. And that'll be 3 quick outs for the Hoppers as we will take a break and be back for ninth inning baseball.
Nobody left. 7-5 Hoppers in week late 8.
And we're back here to start the top of the ninth as the Hoppers will send number 19, Gavin Lake, to the plate. And the first pitch will be swung on and fouled towards the Chiefs dugout. So 0-1 now the count. And that pitch will be watched as it is low and in the dirt for ball one. So 1-1 the count.
Be nice to see the Hoppers get a couple of runs here and get a good cushion.
And swung on and hit hard back up the middle as Lake will have a super lawn and garden single.
It's a great way to start the inning right there.
And yes, it is a great start to the top of the ninth.
Putting in a runner for him.
And the pinch runner for the Hoppers will be number 6, Braden Pingle. So
Pitch running for the
go
Hoppers,
out.
number 6, Braden Pingle.
No outs now. And a runner will be number 3, Sam Perkins. First pitch would be down the middle, called strike one. So 0-1 the count.
Pingle taking a pretty good lead. Looking like he's ready to run.
And a pickoff attempt to first, and it'll not be in time as Pingle will get back in there safely.
He's inching back out there on him.
And Pingle will take off for second. And he will be thrown out at second, as I'm not so sure about that call, as it looked like he tagged him in the back part of the thigh, and his hand got in there, but they will call him out. So 1 out now, and it'll be a 1-1 count here for Perkins. Next pitch will be high for ball 2, so 2-1 the count now. Next pitch will be swung on, and so 2-2 now the count. Next pitch will be swung on and missed. So that'll be the second out of the inning. As coming to the plate now will be the top of the lineup, number 2, John Keebler for the Hoppers. As he'll look for the last out of the Hoppers night.
Batting for the Hoppers with 2 away, shortstop number 2, John Keebler.
First pitch will be swung on and hit hard into center field, and caught by the center fielder for out number 3. And with that, we will take a moment to thank our season sponsors.
Got Jersey Mike's, Planters Bank, Jones Brothers, City of Hopkinsville, Huggard, Beard and Giles, YMCA, Bank of Katie's, Higgins Insurance, Hopkinsville Water Environment, Bikes and More, Lions Club. And those are our season sponsors this year.
And with that, we will take a break and come back for bottom of the ninth inning baseball.
Looks like we're going to have a pitcher change coming in.
So the new pitcher on the mound for the Hoppers before we go.
Harrison Waxley coming in.
Number 26. And we're back here with bottom of the ninth action between the Hoppers and the Chiefs as the Hoppers lead 7-5 here. On the mound for the Hoppers be number 26, Harrison Waxley. His first pitch will be thrown in there, called for strike one. It's 0-1 the count here early in the top or bottom of the ninth. And the pitch be swung on and missed on a slider.
First two pitches are looking good.
So 0-2 now the count. As the batter will step out and call time. Waxley was already in his motion. Seemed to disrupt him a bit. He'll step back on with an 0-2 count. And the pitch be swung on and popped up to third base, Blevins, and he'll make the play easy for out number one here in the bottom of the ninth.
Batting for the Chiefs with one away, second baseman number 30, Jack McLaughlin.
So one out now in the bottom of the ninth.
Just two more outs. Hoppers extend their winning streak there to 3.
And the first pitch be just off the outer part of the plate for ball one. So 1-0 now the count. And like you said, if the Hoppers win this one, it'll be 3 straight after losing the first 3 straight. And that pitch will be fouled off towards the Chiefs dugout for strike one. So 1-1 now the count with one out here in the bottom of the ninth. And that pitch will be just a little bit low and in the dirt for ball two. So 2-1 now the count. As the Hoppers lead 7-5 here in the bottom of the ninth inning. And the pitch be swung on and missed. So 2-2 now the count. And the pitch from Waxley be outside and high for ball 3. So a full count now. And the pitch be swung on and fouled back past home plate. So the count will remain full. And that one will be a swing and a miss for out number 2. And 2 quick outs here for the Hoppers as they'll look to put this one away with the last out of the game. As Waxley will continue to stay strong on the mound here in the ninth inning.
Not a bad appearance for his first time on the mound.
It's not at all. He's coming out here in the ninth and doing his job well, and hopefully we'll continue to see more of that all season long from him. And the first pitch will be a slider just off the outer part of the plate for ball 1. So 1-0 the count. Pitch will be swung on and a ground ball to second baseman Ethan Landis and scooped up
and there it
thrown
is
to first for out number 3. And with that, the Hoppers will win their 3rd game in a row and give the Chiefs their first loss of the season.
Big win for the Hoppers right here. I mean, like you said, the first 3 games losses and then coming in for a 3-game win streak here. Couldn't ask for a better ball game right here.
You can't. And
first pitch somewhere in the neighborhood of 6 o'clock.
With that, we'd like to thank our season sponsors one more time.
Got the Lions Club, Bikes and More, Hopkinsville Water Environment, Higgins Insurance, Bank of Katie's, YMCA, Huggard Beard and Giles, City of Hopkinsville, Jones Brothers, Planters Bank, Jersey Mike's.
And also, we would like to present the United Southern Bank Player of the Game. And our player of the game will be number 2, John Keebler.
He had 2 RBIs, 3 hits, 5 at-bats, 1 run in. Several outs, and good strong arm there from a shortstop into first base. Made some good plays, good throws in.
And that is why he is our United Southern Bank Player of the Game. And with that, this concludes our stream for the night.
Yeah. Don't forget to catch us tomorrow at 6 o'clock for our home game there. I believe we will play.
I believe the game tomorrow is against Fulton, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's see here. Yes, it is. Fulton, sorry for that.
So Fulton tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Everyone be there if you can. And if not, signing off from Paducah, Kentucky is Cole Sloan, joined by Adam West.
Yep.
And we'll see you tomorrow.